Hello, welcome back to Algebra 1. Here we're going to use something we call FOIL to multiply binomials times binomials. So we're basically going to be doing the exact same type of problem that we just learned how to do in the last section. It's just that I'm going to teach you a slightly different way to do it. You get exactly the same answer. This way really isn't any easier. It's just something that most algebra books will cover. You see, when I learned algebra, they taught this method, the FOIL method, as the normal way to multiply binomials. So it's very easy, and the FOIL, the letters stand for something I'll teach you in a second. It helps you remember what to do. But then years later, I learned that it was really just the same exact thing as multiplying them the way I taught you in the last section. So it's doing exactly the same things. I'm teaching it to you because most books are going to cover it at some point. First, let's just jump into a quick example. Let's say we have n plus 7 times n plus 5. Now, before I teach you anything to do with FOIL, how do we do this the way that we learned in the last section? I taught you to view this binomial as two terms, each that has to get distributed across to the other two terms. Because that flows very nicely with just what the distributive property is. So, for instance, n times n going here is n squared, and then n times 5 is 5n, and then going to the second term, 7 times n is 7n, and then 7 times 5 is 35, so we have 35. So what we have when we collect like terms, this is 5 plus 7, is just going to give us 12. So we have n squared plus 12n plus 35. So this is doing it the way that we did it in the last section. I'll go ahead and circle the answer here because it is the answer. Now, we're going to learn how to do it using a slightly different way. Let's rewrite the problem. I'll change colors. Let's say we have n plus 7 times n plus 5. All right, so